Now this is the story of Arnie, the local Southern Rye, who couldn't catch the caveman no matter how hard he tried. The only time that he could find him was by word of mouth. His name is Arnie, and he drives the fastest twacking device in the south. Now Arnie chased him everywhere, even all over town. He came so close so many times, but he never twacked him down. Arnie said he'd need some help, and some help did come forth. He got the man who drives the fastest twacking device in the north. His name is Philip. And he drives the fastest twacking device in the north. They knew he sat upon his hill very late at night. They thought that they might catch him there if they timed it right. Now Arnie and his northern mate discussed their wicked plans to rid the caveman and his mates off all the CB bands. That tickled old Arnie.
Arnie!
And he drives the fastest twacking device in the south.
Oh.
Now Arnie heard him on one night on Channel 64. The swearing that he heard up there just blew him out the door. Arnie got up off the ground all head to toe in dust. Now getting caveman off the air is certainly a must. Oh. Then Arnie turned his CB on to Channel 88, and there he heard old Cavey's voice. The Coast Guard was irate. That had made Arnie really mad. He's gone too far this time. What me and Phil intend to do is bust him for this crime. Go, Arnie!
Arnie!
And he drives the fastest twacking voice in the south.
Oh.
So Arnie drove up to the hill very late that night. The cops were out in force as well to make sure things went right. They put their shiny badges on, or wearing them with pride, and took slowly off up the hill, driving side by side. He had him this time,
Arnie!
and he drives the fastest twacking device in the south. The caveman noticed two cars coming round the bend. They didn't flick their light 3 times, so he knew they were no friends. He started up his mean machine and spun his wheels in the rock, and as he tore off down the track, he saw that it was blocked. He turned the car around again to head back the other way, and that's when he heard old Arnie yell, "You won't get away today." He flew down a dirt road, and Arnie followed him with glee, only to hear the caveman say,
"This is exit number 3.
Arnie's twacking the voices on, and soon was twacking him. Oh, the caveman had an answer to send Arnie into a spin. He turned his linear amplifier almost to full bore, and blew old Arnie's twacking device for heaven to evermore. Poor Arnie.
Arnie!
And he drove the fastest twacking device in the south. Oh. Then the caveman grabbed his microphone and said, "Arnie, my good friend, I hope you've learned your lesson well. Don't try to catch me again." When Arnie told his boss, he said that you're retired, Arnie didn't want it but realised he'd been fired. Oh. So Arnie left peacefully and didn't make a scene. That was the end of Arnie, the best there'd ever been. Now Arnie listens to his CB to Captain Caveman went and waved, knowing he will hear him till he's long into his grave. We won't forget Arnie. Oh. He used to drive the fastest twacking device in the south.